Hello, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video we're going to be organising and cleaning my bank account. I did do a video on this like 3 weeks ago and we organised one of my friend's bank accounts on the game. So let's run through what my bank currently looks like and then we will try and organise. So this is what our bank looks like after the bingo. We increased our bank value by a considerable amount. We also increased our bank size by a considerable amount also. So in this video we're going to be going ahead and just scrolling through it and then hopefully getting rid of a lot of items. This is our potions and supplies, but as you can see it just got a lot of other junk added to it. The loot tab has grown a bit. I do want to organise this and sell some of the items off. This tab is kind of nearly being finished with only 145 left in this tab, and then we'll be collapsing this log completely. The clue tab here also needs to be sorted out a little bit. Try to get rid of some of these implants and what I will never actually open. The collection tab got a little bit depleted. I sold everything off basically so we can buy a bofa, and this is what we're left with. This tab here can literally be sorted out now. In the bingo as well, we did manage to get the big shark, which was massive for us, so the only thing we're missing is the big swordfish. This tab is basically loads and loads of junk. I am going to go to the crazy man or whatever he's called in Draenor, and this tab is the tab I use for videos. This series is coming back at some point, but I'm going to be changing the way the series is run so we can actually get rid of the majority of everything in this tab, barring the things for a video, which is all this stuff here. But for the rest of it we could probably get rid of all this and even move our barrow skulls back to our gear tab so we don't keep forgetting them. Let's go ahead now and organise this bank because it is a complete mess. So as you guys saw, my bank account is a complete mess, going up to 695 million. 728 bank slots and a whole lot of junk in a whole lot of different places. So the main purpose of this video is to go ahead and just try and reduce as much junk as possible. First of all, we're probably going to go and get rid of pretty much everything in this tab here, barring the things we need for the videos. So we have 2 videos in here for right now. Now let's go to my loot tab, not my loot tab, my junk tab. And before we do this, let's go ahead and go to the wise old man in Draenor and see if he can get rid of anything for us. Let's go, baby. Oh, that's a graphical glitch, is it not? The wise old man, let's go ahead and talk to this guy, see if he can get rid of any junk items for us. He has 4 rusty swords. Is that all we've got in here? I don't think we need the cat speak amulet anymore. Let's just get rid of all of the rusty sword. I'm not too sure if we need this, so we'll just keep it in the bank. Plus it's only 1 slot anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So let's just go ahead and just start pulling out things and just throwing them on the ground. So that is that tab completely done for right now. I do need to go ahead and put these mime items in the house. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let me just search the bank, make sure I've got no more before we go. I'm not too sure if we can fit anything else in there. I think we can put the pyromancer in there. Let's go ahead and just put these in the house for now, and then we will come back and we will go ahead again and sort out the rest of this stuff. Edgeville, baby. So we've done 2 tabs. This one is next. I want to put this in the house, but because I've not completed the quests, or all the quests now you can't actually place it in your house until you've got all the quests completed, which is a bit ridiculous. The fishing stuff is going to stay. The other stuff is basically just going to get sold. All this is going in the loot for now, because we're just going to sell it all. I'm going to keep that. Raw tuna, sea turtles, manta rays, raw bass, and a bunch of monkfish. I'm just going to sell it all. There's no point in me keeping it. I'm going to keep the big shark and the big bass for now until we get the swordfish, and then we'll probably just get rid of them. This tab here, I'm going to keep all this for now. I do have a few more things I've added to this with the Halloween event. The clue tab, we're going to have to go through that when we get to the Grand Exchange so we can get rid of some of this stuff. With these fossils, I think I'm just going to go and store them in the museum place. I think instead of just running them all the way back, I think I'm just going to drop them on the floor, just because it's going to take like 5 minutes just to do that. It's quite boring, so I think I'm just going to drop them all on the floor. I was planning on saving them for prayer XP, but I just can't bother to just keep moving them from one place to another. So they're all going. I can always get more because I've still not got the Herbie pet yet. I need to try and find someone who will buy a decent amount of burnt food. I'm not too sure how much it's worth. I would sell it for like 10 coins each if it comes to it, or I could even just drop it really. Next on the list is to clear out this tab here. Well, not clear out as such, but get rid of the implants that I'm not going to open, like all of these ones here. I don't think I'd ever open any of these ones if I'm completely honest. I literally caught these just while I was getting eclectic implants. Let's just go ahead and just withdraw all of these. These two items here is what we're going to start collecting. Maybe not the ranger boots. The ranger boots are there for when we actually got them. With these other slots here, I'm actually going to go ahead and grab the things I needed for my master clue, and then whatever else I need for master clue steps. If I can't bang them in the stash unit, they're going to go in here. But with the rest of this thing, this is not really much I can do about this until I've completed the beginner clue log, and then a lot of this stuff will be going as well. Now, let's tackle the loot tab while we are at the GE. So I'm pretty sure that is everything I'm going to sell out on the loot tab for right now. So now let's just go ahead and actually organize it so it looks a lot better than what it does. And that is the loot tab all sorted, and as you can see it does look a lot better. I have kept a decent amount of items in it. I went through and cut one of the gems I had missing for each of the gems I'd got, and then we sorted all the ore out. We are missing another ore slot here, so we decided to just go for 3 lines of 4 instead of 4 lines of 3. And then on the right side we've got all of our armor sets. I have got a placeholder here because this would be for like Karambwans and stuff. And now let's go ahead and jump over to our other slot, because our other slot has got a lot of crap in. And to make this a lot easier, I think I'm just going to go ahead and just go and sell pretty much everything in the bottom of this tab here, from our bastion potions down, because that is how many we had the first time. We literally had the tab look like that basically. So we'll just go through and pretty much just sell everything in here. And with everything finally selling, this is everything we are left off with. 22 million coins, which is decent to be fair. We still have a lot of loot in the tab as well. It says around 26 million. I'm not too sure how accurate that is. I'd probably go around 22 million just to be safe. So let's go ahead and add that back into our cash stack, and that brings our cash stack to 137 million. And we also have items in here we need to go and organize as well. Let's just go ahead and go through this one now, and then we can try and sort this out and try and make it look a little bit better than what it does. And by looks of it, that is the entire thing done. So let's go ahead and have a look at these tabs now. So as you can see, we've changed the tabs a little bit. For the most part, up top here, we have kept it all the same. Then we've just decided to go ahead and just change it. I wouldn't say change it, I'll just say tweak it a little bit, just so then it looks a little bit better in my opinion. So we'll just run through what we have done. So up here we've kept the teleport tabs that we mainly use if we have not got the cape on. Then we've got our defenders, we've moved our blessings around a little bit as well as our money. And then we've got the master scroll book because we use that to teleport. The book of the dead because that is a good teleport as well. The steel keyring is very good. All the keys are practically on there. Obviously the rune pouch, then we've got all of our rings here. The herb sack and the gem bag obviously. Then we've got our capes. These are the capes that we use mainly. The Slayer one if we are trying to get a back-to-back task. Then the crafting one, obviously the construction one to get back to the house. These are all of our max capes that we use. These are basically for our outfits down here. And here on the left hand side is basically all of the miscellaneous items that we will use, either doing some Slayer or doing a little bit of bossing. And that is practically our entire gear. We do need to upgrade the Arims in the near future, but that is pretty much that first tab completed. Moving on to the potion tab, like I said, we just got rid of everything that was in the bottom of this tab. This tab in my opinion still looks very good. We do need to go make some more Saradomans. We're lacking a little bit on combats as well, but we do have a lot of super attacks and super combats basically, so we can definitely make some more combat potions with those. Everything else in here does look quite good. I do need to find a place where to put these bastions. I might swap out the antidote ones or the forgotten brews because I don't really use the forgotten brews. The loot tab, we cleaned it up considerably, and practically everything what is left in here are relatively common drops from just doing the average Slayer task. Moving on to tab number 3, and this is the, I would say skilling tab, but it's only got birdhouses in there for now, and we are practically getting rid of all of these, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, and then we will have to collect our bird nest seeds from the miscellanea, or the kingdom of miscellanea. Tab number 4 is the clue tab, and like I said with this tab, all these placeholders on the right side are for the clue scrolls, so it'll be beginner, easy, medium, hard, elites, masters, and then it will just be repeated just in the scroll variant down here if we've got more than one of the things in the bank. Hopefully we can finish the beginner log fairly soon. I think we've got like 100 and something beginner clues opened, so we're a long way away from completing it, but hopefully in the near future we can go ahead and just smash that out so we can clear up this inventory slots or these bank slots here basically. Tab number 5 is the collection tab. Like I said, I'm keeping the crystal keys until we get about 200 of them, then we will go ahead and loot the chest 200 times. We've also got all these bird nest seeds which I'm going to be going ahead and open them in a couple of hours to make another loot video. That is going to be loot from 1000 seeded bird nests. Tab number 6 is, we've not really changed it too much, we've got rid of all the raw stuff. This tab basically is for Temporos and Malk Island for right now, and for when we were getting the big bass and big shark. We managed to get this big shark fairly quickly. Tab number 7 is junk tab and miscellaneous objects, i.e. from quests or quest rewards. Again in here, we've got rid of the pyromancer set. We got rid of a few items. We dropped a couple of things on the floor. We don't really use any of these books. I literally kept them for when I was completing the shared clue scroll collection log thing, because I would fill the books up. So all these books here, what I've actually collected myself, and we did manage to collect every single one in around about, I think it was 300 and some clues. We managed to get every single thing done. Tab 8 is the final tab, and it is basically for my videos in the future. As you guys can see, we have 2 videos already got the supplies for, so we need to go ahead and record them for the new season of the Moneymakers. But that is pretty much going to close out this video. This video has took me around about 1 hour 20 minutes, so I hope you guys have all enjoyed this video. Let me know if this bank video was somewhat helpful to you, but let me know in the comment section down below what videos you'd like to see next on the channel. I enjoy making these bank videos. I just enjoy cleaning banks for some reason. But I've been Ben. I hope you guys have all enjoyed this video. Hopefully this video was somewhat helpful for you, maybe to give you some sort of ideas on what your bank should look like. I've been Ben. I hope you guys have all enjoyed nevertheless, and I will catch you in the next video. Goodbye.